battery's flat on the camera, so I'll have to charge that up and then we'll come back and we'll take a close-up of the sloppiness in that bushing pinion alignment. Right, they've both been marked. Third wheel, top plate back on again, keeping an eye on the pivot because we don't want to break that off. There is a little bit of movement in that. Alright, let's get the pivot into the bushing. It's now clicked in and that's got him. Alright, right, I'll hold that tight, spin him round, super free of course. Now we're looking at, start off with the back plate, it's going to be easier. We're looking at that pivot there. No, that's alright actually. Now the front one is a pretty tricky one. It's in under this cock here. Only just see it, that one there. Luckily I can see it, you can't, but I can see it. No, that's alright. So no dramas there with that one. Now we'll look at the escape wheel, which is the last wheel in the going train. Okay. Alright, and that sits there. So, to put that in, we've got to drop it in through the top plate here and bend it up. That's got him. Goes into that bushing hole there. That's the one. I'll hold that up for the minute so it doesn't drop out. Now, top plate black on again. Align the posts. The third one there, that's always the tricky one because it's slightly bent. Alright, now we'll bring that bushing. Here we go, drop straight in. There we go, that's got him. Spins nice and freely. Let's see what we've got. Move that wheel backwards and forwards. No, that's not too bad. Doesn't need to be rebushed. Now we'll look at that one there and I'll move the wheel backwards and forwards. No, that looks alright. Alright, well, going side train, there's only two bushings that need to be replaced. I'll take the escape wheel out of there, put it over there, the pivot back into the bushing again, move it over, that's just there. That's got him. Okay, we'll put the nuts back on again to hold it in place so there's no movement of the plates. Wind that down a little bit, tighten it up a bit more. No, doesn't like being moved by hand. So we'll put the closed ring on and bring it down. Doesn't have to be 100% tight, it's just tight enough to hold it so that the plates don't move. And that cock is now in the way, so we'll have to use the open end section, the spanner. Alright, they're both right. Alright, take the top plate off. That's the going side train now that we've done. And now we'll have a look at the strike side. Right, we're ready to start testing the bushings on the strike side train. First up, we'll put our great wheel in to get an orientation, just to make sure that we're correct. The first wheel will go there, like so. Pull the great wheel over a little bit. There it goes there, that's our orientation. Right, take the great wheel away. We'll put the first wheel into its bushing. Take the top plate, once again, put it on top. Align the pillars and then pick both plates up, hold them together. Find out where the bushing is, which is there. There we go, just fallen into place. Spins very freely, of course. I'm just holding the plates together with my hand. In this case, it's not worthwhile putting the nuts on the pillars, because this looks very good in actual fact. Move it backwards and forwards. Little bit of movement, virtually none. Turn the plates over. Checking this one this time. And I think it'll be about the same. Yeah, it's pretty good. No problems with that wheel then. Take the top plate off. Put the maintenance cam in. Its orientation will be that way. There we go. First wheel back into the foam block. Top plate on again. Line the pillars. Alright. Pick up the plates and we'll align the pivot there with that bush. There we go. Now we're looking at that pivot there. I'll move the maintenance cam backwards and forwards. A little bit of movement there. Not enough to worry about, I wouldn't think, considering the age of this clock. It's doing pretty well. Now we'll check in the back plate, that bushing there. Actually, there's a bit of movement in that one. You better check the front one again now that we've seen that amount of movement on the back. And I'll tip it at a different angle and see. Yeah, there's a little bit there, not much. All right, well, we better do both of those. Right, I'll mark both those two with my black marker pen on the inside. I'm surprised they didn't look particularly bad before, but they certainly need rebushing. That's the first one with a dot, and the second one, the back plate is there. Right, so that's one on that side so far. Now the warning wheel, top plate on again. Get the last pillar in, hopefully. It is a bit tight. Doesn't want to, there we go, that's got him. Now hold the plate both hands and what do you know, it's fallen into place. How good's that? Spinning very freely and making a little bit of noise, so that's a bit suspicious. Alright, we're looking at that pivot there. Move it backwards and forwards. No, that's not too bad. Now, that pivot there. No, I would say that's alright. They're okay. Now, we'll take the top plate off now. Now we'll put the fly in. And the fly's orientation is that. Take the warning wheel out. Put the fly in. Top plate again as usual. Get it lined down the bottom on the posts. And then check the top ones, get them basically aligned so that we can now get the fly sorted. And that'll be sorted by going into that bushing hole just there, just down below that. Whoop, tiny bit more over. That should be it. Yep, there we go. Alright, lift the plate up. We're looking at that pivot there. No, that's looking pretty good. Turn the plates over. That pivot there on the fly, the second one. Virtually no movement in there, tiny margin a little bit, but it doesn't require rebushing. Alright, so I'll take the top plate off again and put it down, and we've got, put the plate down, have a look and see what we've got. We've got to do a bushing there. The corresponding one is that one there. It hasn't got a mark on it yet, but it's about to have it. Turn it over and check. It's on the outside. All right, we'll put it on the inside. So, cap on the pen. So we've got one pair to do on the going side train, and we got one pair to do on the strike train. That one there and that one there. All right, that's what we're going to do now. So I'll get set up to do the bushing. What I'll do is I'll do one bushing with the machine, and then I'll do one by hand. Legs come off. Right, take the fly out, put it back over there. So what I'll do is I'll do one set of bushings with my machine, and you can see how that's done. And then on the other set, I'll do a hand bushing using reamers. So that way you'll be able to see the difference one to the other. It's not particularly very much, it's just that one is a lot slower than the other.